Hi, one forum news brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and advice will be highly appreciated. Today, we are taking a look at the arrest stroke, the kidnapping of one opposition leader right in Uganda. He was kidnapped or arrested in Kenya and brought back to Uganda. He is in the person of Dr. Kizza Besigye. Yes, he happened to be one of the solid opposition leaders. He contested as a president in the past against Museveni, that's General Museveni himself, but he wasn't able to win, and he remained an opposition leader. There have been all manner of allegations and things about him, and this time he's been allegedly kidnapped in Kenya. He went there for a book launch, but at the end he was kidnapped and brought back. That was an allegation, but now we all know that he was arrested in Kenya and brought back to Uganda to face trial. But the question is, why is it that he wasn't arrested in Uganda, but rather in Kenya? That's a question that is yet to be answered. But that is not the point or the focus of our discussion. The focus of our discussion is he was arrested. He's been accused, or allegedly been accused, that he was or he is in the possession of an illegal firearm. Yes, illegal firearm. And it has been presumed already that those firearms are supposed to belong to the military, or they are preserved for the military, but he is in possession of that, and probably his security forces are the ones using those arms to protect him, allegedly, or to defend him, allegedly. Yeah, that is what we are picking, and some other allegations also. These things happen when it comes to politics of especially eastern part of Africa. Yes, the political dynamics of eastern part of Africa is different from all the other parts of Africa. They all have their excesses. You can talk about South Africa. They have a bit of more stable political system or democracy. You can talk about West Africa here. You can talk about their excesses also. Coup d'etats all over the place. Today, coup d'etat here. Today, firing and sacking of people here and there. But when you take a look at the eastern part of Africa, that's the East Africa, specifically Uganda, Kenya, and the other countries that belongs to the eastern bloc of Africa, their politics and democracy is a bit complex, and you need to be very careful when you are making analysis on them. Why? Because you may be speaking to a half truth or half fact. That is why you have to be very careful. Get your facts straight to be able to present to your listeners or your viewers. And in our case, we have done everything. And on the side of the Kenyans, yes, they are now arguing, but the one that we listen to is not arguing that this man, ideally, coming to their country, is supposed to notify them. That's the foreign ministry, to be specific, is supposed to notify them that you are coming to their country as someone, an opposition figure. You are coming to our country to come and do A, B, C, D. Irrespective of all, it can be a private business, but once you are coming to the country as someone at that level, not ordinary person, or if you're ordinary, you can just go and come. But if you are entering their country, you have to inform them in advance so that they can give you more protection or security and know exactly where you be at every given time, so that they can defend you and protect you and give you your internal security. But in his case, allegedly, per the spokesperson of the ministry or some guy or a gentleman from the ministry, he did not inform them or notify them in advance. That is something that is so sad, because if that is what you are supposed to do to be secure and protected, that's what they should have done. But that is what they are saying also. He did not inform them before coming, and the launching that they came to, they have not been informed, or they are not aware about his visit to their country, which is not all that good when you take a look at their policies also. I'm speaking to the policy of the rules that those people have in Kenya. So they are saying that they have no hand in this. He was arrested or kidnapped, whatever it is. But the report that we are getting is, this is a man, he was in the country and he's been going about their normal activities of having some meetings here and there. And he entered into a hotel in a taxi. Yes, taxis are supposed to be safe all over the place. But, a certain level of people, certain group of people going into a place or places like that with taxi is not all that safe. Yeah, we are all supposed to be safe out there and use taxis or motorcycles or tricycles or whatever it is. But someone of that caliber going to a place in a taxi, all that safe. So he went in with a taxi, and at the end, another car came in and took him away. And at the end, we are hearing that initially we heard that he was kidnapped, but now we are hearing that he's facing a court martial. Yeah? And now, if you are facing a court martial, ideally you are supposed to be a soldier, you'll be a serving soldier, belongs to the military, for you to face that court martial. But there are some other instances that if there is a need for you to be tried by a military court, you'll be tried. But he presented himself, he was there, they brought him with one of his associates or allies, they brought them to court, that is a court martial, and unfortunately for him, he wasn't having his lawyer around. They want to offer him a lawyer to represent. That is how it is. Yes, that's the beauty of democracy. Irrespective of what, no matter how bad you are, you will be given an opportunity to have a lawyer. But he made a protest that no, he is not even a soldier for him to be tried by a military court. He needed to be tried by a civilian court. Yes, which to some extent he's making a point. But the facts behind he's being brought to that court may also make a very strong point that he's supposed to be there. That is why he is there. But we have an eye on that. The case has been adjourned because he wasn't having his lawyer around, and they wanted to give him a lawyer, but he rejected that. So the case has been adjourned, and on 2nd of December, the case will be called again. We only pray and wish that things will be done properly so that he'll be given a fair trial, whether guilty or not guilty. Irrespective of that, he's an opposition figure and he's a citizen of Uganda and has to be given the opportunity for him to present his case. If he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's not guilty, he's not guilty. We only wish that one day the beauty of democracy in Africa will be seen all over the place. Let the laws of Africa work. Please, for more about discussions and analysis like this, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best when it comes to security and crime, for the best when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedent. Will be right here to bring you the best. Your comment and your likes will always be appreciated. Thank you so much, and kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. Thank you.